Yes, fellas. Welcome to Bala Sport. How you guys doing? Quiz, what's
Yeah,
going on, my guy?
my brother, bless up, brother. Bless up,
How's
Power
everything?
Nation. Bless up. We here, man.
Yeah,
Another beautiful Friday. Loving life, man.
that's it, man.
Ready to
No, we on, man. We
ready to
on Premier League.
yeah, we ready to review the rivals for this weekend, bro.
So we already know what's the most important game this weekend is, especially for you Arsenal fans and Liverpool fans, of course, bro.
It's a big
Yeah.
weekend. We both coming
Damn.
off of 1-0 wins in Champions League.
Yeah.
They have
Seems like
more.
I haven't spoke to you in a while, man.
I know. Been
I
ripping
haven't
it,
spoke to you since Arsenal lost. That's what that is.
bro. We've recovered a little bit, but the injuries got us a little down right now, you know?
Yeah.
I believe there's something in there for us. I'm not gonna stress on it too much. I haven't seen too much of the live games lately, but if we play some mix up, we're gonna have to mix up the team to see how we can survive through this. That's what it's gonna be. And what we've been doing doesn't seem to have been working too much.
Well, that's not what your head coach says, man. Because I thought to say that you guys are going to be flying high, ready to shake
Yeah,
up the international break.
this is
That's
what
no
I
longer
read.
a problem.
This is what I read that we're gonna be flying. Nobody has to worry. The team's gonna be flying. So for my health, I might not even watch the game live. I believe I'll be out.
He
I
said
just
for
want
my
to
health.
hear. I just want to hear that we'll be flying. You know, because some of the choices he's made lately don't seem to be like he really wants to go for something to win. You know,
Yeah.
like I understand we got injuries, but we got to put the strongest team out there.
So you're talking about it. Let's just get straight to it then, man, bro.
Yeah,
Liverpool versus Arsenal Sunday at 12:30 p.m., the last game of the season. I'm going to get straight to that because I know you're an Arsenal fan and you guys are ready. And this is not an easy schedule, but both team for Liverpool and Arsenal and Liverpool last week, against Chelsea. Very impressive. Very,
very
very impressive.
impressive.
You
Good
know.
grind out win. You know, I'm looking at their stats from the last game. They had 17 shot attempts versus Leipzig in Champions League.
Oh,
17
that's
shot
a Champions League game. What they won 1-0, yeah.
run 1-0. You know, I just like to go off of where their strongest team would be playing off of what they're gonna possibly bring to us. They're gonna bring that same kind of energy to us. You know, on Sunday, they're gonna want the ball, but they're gonna want to bombard us with shots. You know, because they know that we're playing with a kind of a partially strong squad. You know, we just came off a 1-0 win also, but looking at them, they had 17 shots, eight on goal. You know, only a 1-0 win, but they're coming to win right now, bro. If they have the chance to win, they're gonna try to take it. So, but I want to see Arteta be a little bit more adventurous this weekend. That's what
What
I
do you
want.
mean by that?
Um, you're gonna have to okay, switch. We're going to play Liverpool if you want to attack. I don't believe starting Sterling would be smart. You know, didn't I think he did that? If I don't believe in the weekend, I believe so. If I don't remember because I didn't see
Yeah,
the
that
game.
was against Southampton before the red card. No,
Yeah,
not Burton.
yeah,
Bournemouth.
yes.
No, it was
He
Burton.
started
No, Bournemouth. No, who
Bournemouth.
did he play this weekend? Okay.
Bournemouth, I believe it was Bournemouth. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he started Sterling, thinking that it seemed like he kind of took Bournemouth lightly, if you understand. And these guys aren't taking teams lightly. No team is taking no team lightly in the Premier League now. So for us to do that against Liverpool, if you're gonna, I understand it was Bournemouth. You wanted to start Sterling, maybe give him a run of confidence. Maybe in that game you go up 2-0 and then you bring him on. And then if he scores, then you try to give him a start somewhere along the line. But taking a
Yeah,
chance,
but to defend Starley, he never really got the chance to shine because of the red card. When the red card happens,
correct,
he has to
correct,
be sold out.
correct. So and to Sterling's defense now, because I didn't see the game, that red card was bogus compared to if I didn't see there was a red card in your match as well, the Chelsea and
No, that was yellow, which could have been a red card because that was the same
Exactly.
thing that happened.
The same kind of tackle, right?
The
But
same, yo.
guy
That's a Premier
rolls
League thing, bro.
over, tramples the guy. Saliba just puts his hand and goes back like that. Automatic straight red, bro. Straight red is harsh for us right now. We have to Arsenal have to be on our best behavior right now. We can't get caught into the emotion of the game for this clash. We have to play to the whistle, but we can't overreact or overcommit in the tackle because now it seems like this refing committee new style of reviewing matches, they're really on us. So we have to be straight in this game coming up, bro. It's really
It definitely need to be, man, because the biggest questions now is all these injuries and Saliba getting the red card, being suspended. Who's going to play defense for y'all? And I think that Calafari, I believe his name, has become the latest injury crisis for you guys under in the Champions League, which
and
is
the other latest defender I saw that Timber might not be in the team. He's going to be a late game decision. So it's like we're really stretched thin in the back line, and that's been our stronghold. So I would say he brought Courier on for Saliba in Saliba's spot, but he placed him in right center back position. Courier is still young. I would still play him on the left side to strength and maybe move a more experienced player over there, you know, shift Gabby over there. If he has to do it. He has to do it. He's a captain, you know.
right.
I think putting Courier over there straight into things, he should be ready, but he's a left-footed player, brother. He should be playing on the left side for him to keep the form of the team, you know, and actually keep the confidence of the team. I think that's what would have been Arteta's best bet, brother, in that game.
So this game coming to Mo Salah being the form that he is, it's gonna be tough to see who played that position because you're going against Mo Salah, man. I don't think
if I get Timber, I won't be mad.
Right.
You know,
but Timber got to be healthy.
Can he give me 90 minutes of Salah, the likes of Salah, Nunes, and what's the other guy from Colombia that just wreaks havoc all over the place?
Right.
Salah, Nunes, and what's his name?
Diaz.
This guy Diaz, man. This is what they haven't really performed too much against us, but now we're so stretched so thin. Salah, he's in form. They may set up so they don't let Salah do anything, but they have that much of an attack, bro.
Right.
Stretch you wide.
Right.
So this is a great test to see how Arteta reacts.
Though it's crazy because I'll pick Arsenal to win this league this year because I didn't know Chelsea was going to be the way it is, the way they are right now. Of course, if Chelsea win it,
they are in the way.
I mean, they're in the way, yeah. But speaking about Liverpool, bro, man, right now, like, I'm not saying I'm too impressed with Liverpool, but you also got to give them credit because they got experienced players and mature players back there.
Yeah.
The defense is solid, and they still got the same core defense that be playing together for a number of years, which just matters. The like of Alexander Arnold still playing the way it is right now. And everything's solid back there. But the goalkeeper that plays Alisson versus Chelsea, I feel like, damn, he's actually better than Chelsea's number one keeper. So what is Liverpool? And Arsenal also missing the midfielders because I was going to say that's probably might be if Isaka don't play because we all know what happened to Oliver. It's got to be tough, man. So if you had to predict right now, man, is this a must-win game for Arsenal to stay in the title contest?
I believe so. I believe it's going to be important for us to win or at least get a draw. If we can get a draw out of this game, that'd be good. It all depends, like you said, on how our midfield will play. If our midfield plays good, we'll get something out of it. I believe the kid Ethan Nwaneri needs a run in the game.
Yeah.
He needs a run in the game because he looks like he's really trying to play for something. He came on for a couple of minutes and he just tried to drive the pace of the game, I believe that's the last game I saw him play. When he got his last showing, he was driving with direction. He's causing the team to get chances. We need that in the team. Odegaard's not there. He's a left-footed player. He's a right center mid player. Play him in the team. You never know what could happen, you know. The new midfielder was Rice, Marino, and Party. Maybe all too much like for like, maybe. You
Right.
know, maybe you need something to off balance it, somebody to unlock the attacking third play. You know, so that kid, maybe he gets a showing because we're gonna need some fire, man. We're gonna need some fire against this team, man. Trust me. Right now, they're ready to quiet all of our confidence, you know, because we had so much confidence, and look how fast it changed in a span of 3 games.
Right. Especially the last loss, man. He just I mean, Saliba gone. One of the best defenders you can say in the league or in the world, because the partnership with Gabriel, it was
Yeah, it's a twin tandem right now. It's going. We know how long we've been waiting for this, bro. We
right.
we went to the likes of Per Mertesacker, huh? Oh my goodness, these guys like Seed Kolasinac, they were just when they were seeing Hazard come in, they were folding. These guys have our defense in a form, you know. So we'll see, brother. It's going to be interesting, nah.
It's good. I mean, it's a must-win game for Arsenal, so I might think Arsenal got a better chance because you guys, of course, are also playing at home. So
Desperation,
yeah,
and
you're playing at home, and you get to see the type of team that you guys are because depth matters, man. This is why Premier League teams, the top teams,
yeah,
build a roster like
these type of games show where we will truly match up in terms of depth now. Okay,
right,
we got our great starting 11, maybe in 3-4 players after that. You look at teams across Europe, you look at Madrid, you look at all these teams, they have good enough depth to come in for them to still challenge if they have a game like this to play.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I just
yeah,
saw
because
Modric come on the field. Their team was looked like it had no energy. Modric comes on the other day at 40 years old and changes the whole game.
right.
You know, not
Because
every
that's
team.
what happened last season. I mean, they had all these injury crashes. They still went ahead and won the Champions League.
Exactly,
And,
exactly.
that's my
It
drink for you,
shows,
man.
it shows you what do you really want out of when you go to get in the transfer market. What do you really want? Do you want quality? Do you want players just to fill a name? What do you really want? That's what sometimes I question with Arsenal, bro. If we have a chance to get a striker now in the next 2 transfer markets, it should happen. But a clinical striker, not one that, we have to be wondering if he's going to score 20 goals. At one point, that wasn't a problem in Arsenal. You know, it's, after Van Persie, it was up and down, but we need that. Arsenal needs that one striker. He's gonna give us 20 goals because the team is producing that much plays to score. You understand? And then we could fill in the scoring everywhere else. Last year we had a good number of players scoring. This year injuries hit us. What we would do now? It's
Yeah, but
that's
look at what Kai Havertz has been done since he got to Arsenal. I mean, I think he fit
I'll,
in. He
I'll,
fit in pretty well.
I'll give him. I'll give him. He's a different type of player now. I'll give him all the credit. Even when he came, I was questioning the signing of him, but he's proved us all wrong as a
Right.
gunner. So he's a different type. I would just try to find a player to offset him because he's doing everything he can. He's scored in almost every game, every other game, if I'm
Right.
not mistaken. So I just believe we need another source of energy. Havertz is doing he's silencing the doubters. Now we just need another source of energy to be a twin tandem up there. We've had Adebayo, we've had Henri, we've had these guys, Van Persie, we've had these guys, but they produce goals. So hopefully Havertz stays online, and we don't have to go out and be desperate for that player that we think we're looking for. But we'll see. You
Yeah.
know, Look at Liverpool when they're attacking us. They have all those guys, and then they have Gakpo. You know, they're still an attacking type of player. You know, that gives them a chance in any
Right.
tournament.
It's gonna be a good one, especially just the matchup alone here in Arsenal versus Liverpool, man. You don't want to miss it, no matter what you are. As long as you're a soccer fan, especially a Premier League fan, that's the game you don't want to miss, And I know I'll be watching. Thank God it's a late game. It's the last game on Sunday, last Premier League game.
I'll be at work sadly, so send me the updates.
Don't worry, I got you, bro. But if you had to pick who wins this game, I know it's a silly question, but I gotta ask, who's gonna win, and what's the score?
Arsenal 2-1.
Arsenal 2-1. Mm-hmm. That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna pick Arsenal to win.
As a fan, Arsenal 2-1.
Okay.
As an analysis, 1-1.
You think it's gonna be a draw? Yeah, and that's actually be a win for Arsenal, especially considered to everything that's going on with if Saka don't play and Saliba getting the red card.
We're gonna be probably very stringent in letting them score, so that's why I say draw. And if we get a set piece, maybe we'll get one. Maybe we'll get one. Maybe we'll get two. 1-1, though, I say as an analysis, but 2-1 as a fan.
So, do you think if Arsenal lose this game, if they lose, do you think the title hope is over? If Liverpool, because Liverpool is all by 4 points right now. If they go up by 7, do you think that's it for Arsenal? I mean,
no. This year, it's still very early. We got to go down into the end of November. We got to go down into the mid to end of November, going into Christmas to the New Year to really see who's separating themselves. I'm not gonna say nothing yet because the way how look at Aston Villa, they're still up there. Look at City, they're still there. So
right.
As long as we can bounce back from whatever hardships we have now, I believe we can still give us a chance, but we can't lose too many.
Good shit, man. I mean, this is must win for Arsenal. If you know, I mean,
it's a must win for sure.
It is, especially being down by
no pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. You guys gotta win this.
We're gonna pull something off. I believe.
Can't wait. It's gonna be exciting.
Sunday,
Liverpool, but
30 Eastern Standard.
I was telling the guy that Liverpool is actually, I don't think they got any injury crisis compared to other teams like Man City.
No, they have their full. That's why this is a sticker because they have a full squad. They have full strength. So
Mo Salah healthy, in form, going against.
I know we need to play. If I'm not mistaken, we need to. If Tomiyasu is available, play Tomiyasu against. That's one of our secret weapon solutions. I think we've had used against Salah. If I'm not mistaken, we use the right-footed defender against the left-footed player over there to block him off and make him frustrated a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say 2-1, and I say that Arsenal must win this game. So I hope, to keep the Premier League more entertained and more competitive, I might. It's hard for Chelsea to pick Arsenal to win the game, bro. It's like,
yeah, I know. I'm surprised hearing. I'm not disapproving of anything Chelsea is doing. They're showing that they can build. They're building back, man. I see murder.
Speaking of that, matter of fact, man, you know what, man? Let's just move on into the Chelsea game because I don't want to give Arsenal too much credit. I don't want to give Liverpool no credit. So I'm just gonna, move on into the Chelsea game where I could talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chelsea versus Newcastle, man. 10 a.m.
That's gonna be
early game compared to not 7:30 game. So it's gonna be a good one because Newcastle is one of them teams that you don't know what to expect from them every week. 1 week you expect them to be this hungry, hard-nosed, tough team that just show up, play aggressive and all organized, and and the next week you see them like, damn, what's going on with them? But I like I like Chelsea chances in this game,
Yeah,
and I do think there's a Chelsea fan, man, coming as we were going through our injury crisis the past few years, was Arsenal is going through now. So I don't want to hear no excuses from Arsenal fans. This is one of the
no,
reasons why.
no excuses, no
Yeah,
excuses.
so um Chelsea's headed to the right direction, man, because I don't want to be overhyped because we still got a lot of work to do. Team's still young. And with a new manager, of course, man, I think Enzo Maresca is doing well.
He's even getting Murdoch to hit up and hit the ground running. He's giving it.
Right.
Saw some highlights from the Europa League.
Yeah, so and we able to actually we got the depth on the bench that we able to basically build two teams. One team is playing the Conference League, the other team playing the Premier League. The substitutes that comes in, she's a game changer. You got Crispin Kunku coming off the bench. Yeah, imagine that, man. You got Flax coming off the bench. You got a NATO coming off.
That's how you make it up.
Yeah, so it's a good thing to have. A good problem to have as a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
But now, I'm gonna say something that's gonna upset a lot of Chelsea fans. Okay, in games like Liverpool game, last game, we played well. I feel like we dominated. I think even Liverpool fans, I know a lot of Liverpool fans that reach out to me and say, "Yo, we won this game, but we were lucky to win this game because we were one call away to tying the game, and that we were one performer away from our best player to say that we could have won this game." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cole Palmer, you know how I am with Cole Palmer. When we both sit here, plenty of time, and praise Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
How great he is, man. What he's doing in Chelsea is wonderful. Probably you could debate saying that he's one of the best players in the Premier League.
No, yeah.
But against Liverpool and the teams like against Liverpool, bro, we need him to show up. He didn't show up that much this weekend.
That's so I've heard.
So
he didn't really have a good game. He's only one player, but he needs to give something in those games.
Right. So if you want to be the best player in the Premier League or the best player in the team, Lavia comes in from injury, man. Dude, I feel like he was the best player. He was the best midfielder in the game.
Yeah.
And Caicedo was doing this thing. Our defense is still iffy, and our goalkeeper is
still iffy.
Man, if we got to make it anyway, we got to change this goalkeeper. Sanchez, man, he's something else, bro.
I've been hearing a lot about this guy too, Sanchez.
Yeah, so and then Sancho up there doing his thing, everybody but Cole Palmer. If you want to be the best player, man, against teams like Liverpool, man, this way you got to show. The same way you run into the space and pick the pockets and receive, because he's a ball receiver and a awareness player. Once you receive the ball, he knows what to do with it.
Yeah.
So against Liverpool, bro, like I'm watching it, I was like, damn. Curtis Jones, out of everybody, though, I feel like he shut Cole Palmer down. He's like
he should have. Cole Palmer should have showed something against Curtis Jones. I guess Curtis came to him to show him a lesson,
Yeah, and then after the game, Curtis Jones got something to say about Liverpool. Knows that Cole Palmer is the best player, so I want to take that tax and blah blah blah. Do what I need to do.
Personal right now. You see, it's different right now. Any game, a player can take it personal, and the whole game change, man.
Exactly. So I like to see more of Cole Palmer. The same way I see you against Brighton, the same way I see you against these other teams. I'm not saying any Premier League team should be underestimated, but when you're playing the big dogs like Liverpool and Man City, bro, you're a best player.
Be more like Drogba.
Right.
Drogba, yeah.
So when I make that comment, man, some of my brothers thinks that the Chelsea fans thinks that I'm dissing our best player. No, best player didn't perform well. We got to call it out. This is football. It's bigger than one player. You know what I'm saying?
In classics, when
right.
You think that your team's not in it, but these guys just pull something out their hat. Yep. Amazing stuff.
Overall, bro, man, I love what's going on in Chelsea, man. I love the progress. I think he's heading to the right direction, and we still got. The head coach said it. We still got a long way to compete against City and Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal been building for the past 5 years, and they deserve. Got the right players. If it wasn't for injury, man, we wouldn't be talking about Arsenal versus Liverpool. Like, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? But Chelsea needs to show up here, man. Newcastle.
It's part of the sport,
Yeah.
If you can win crazy, like this, then you're truly good. If you can win like this, Look at City. They use arguably probably their best player. They're still surviving.
They're still surviving.
Rodri's
Two
gone.
of the best players.
two of their best players, Rodri, De Bruyne, they're gone. You know, a couple other people are gone too, but they're still gonna perform. They don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You know,
Although the last game, I thought that the referees, the Premier
yeah,
League referees, bro, we could have a conversation with this about these guys all day. I know, bro. Like referees not easy. I learned that when I started refereeing. I know that, bro. This is hard,
it's hard. It's very
but
hard. We
but
know
you got
this.
VAR to make to
You got the screens, man.
right. But the things that they got assistant, they could always go back and
Yeah,
review this stuff to
the
make
assistant
mistakes
is
like
there
that.
to show you something like, and then you can go look at it yourself. They can tell you in the ear, and then you can go look at it yourself. It's like you still get it wrong.
Right.
It's painful to watch. I wonder if it's just part of the theatrics in England. I'm
Mm.
wondering if that's what they want it to be, so they can keep the ratings so high. But it's sometimes
Yeah.
it's shocking. Like
Controversies make things happen, man. You got people talking about it,
we're
negative and positive, because
gonna
either
show
way,
up every week to pay money every week to see that kind of controversy. You know,
that's crazy. But it
Make-
needs to do better, man. Same thing you could say about every other sport. I know even I don't know if you watch football. I heard the face mask no call on the Vikings yesterday
oh
night,
yeah,
and
I saw
football
that.
fans are going crazy.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of the new rules where the players can even. How are they gonna? These men are gonna stop themselves from hitting the quarterback? Like,
Right.
what do you expect them to do?
Yeah.
Officiating worldwide, I guess, they need help.
All right, bro, man. I know we got to talk about this. Even though I'm not a big fan of this son of a suckers, but Manchester United, should I say shit United, playing West Ham.
Oh,
Travel to West Ham.
man, I don't even know what to tell you.
It's
I
tough to
don't even
talk
know
about
what to tell
United these
you.
days.
You know, they showed a little fight in a crazy match. We're playing Mourinho in Turkey, playing
Yeah, it
Fenerbahce.
was up.
Mourinho got sent to the stands, and
Yeah.
then he ties the game. You know, so you never know what's gonna really show up for Man U right now. Maybe they come out and actually play, but I don't. I believe they're ready for the change that they're waiting for. So you're just gonna get what you get right now with Man U versus West Ham.
Which is the delusional head coach.
Yeah, maybe this game could draw. Maybe. I see Kudus got a red card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see he lost his cool a little bit. So that guy won't be there. So you never know. But if
Right.
Kudus was there, I don't see Man U really going to win that game. But you don't know what's going to show up for Man U. So we'll see.
True.
Maybe a
It-
draw.
But the best thing that happened to Man U is that they get to play West Ham. West Ham been bad all season. So I think this is like, and again, they probably might win this.
That
The
was-
head coach gonna feel like he's safe. So this is like the best thing that actually happened to them. Like
This is their gateway to see if they're they're going away from the negative or
right.
they're still there with a bad West Ham team coming up.
West Ham, man. It's just I don't know, man. It's like they're going backwards. I
Go
mean, you
back,
expecting
they go up, then they go down, then they go up. I don't know.
right.
Crazy. Then I think they just won in Europa League, if I'm not mistaken.
The conference league where Chelsea's in right now, yeah. I guess they say that I mean West Ham's fans saying that we're not the only team in London that won a European trophy, but you know, we know how Arsenal feel about that.
Ah, very funny. They got jokes, man. A lot of these smaller teams been cracking that same joke on us. We're the only team that's orders in the list. Who else has one? Aston Villa, I believe, or somebody like that. Champions League, right?
Yep, Villa. And all I mean,
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
you know, man, at least like when I'm talking to you as an Arsenal fan, man, because like I know your passion for the game. I know like the game is bigger than just individual players or team for you.
Yeah.
You're a pure footballer, you love the game. So it's kind of hard to actually make fun of you because
Yeah.
normally Arsenal fans can't stand my ass. Because
Bro, we know what it is already. You feel me? I've argued to death with so many Chelsea fans, so many Man U fans. We know we need that one little European, addition to our cabinet. It would be nice. It would be real nice. But guess what? We still got that zero, that O2 jersey. Never forget that, man. O2 jersey, man. The
is
jersey
this
of
the way you went to the finals and ended up losing, or which one?
oh, that's the undefeated season, bro. Invincible, baby. It's forever invincible. So these guys will always bring no European. Okay, we invincible. It's okay.
Okay, what trophy you guys won when you guys went undefeated?
We won the Premier League trophy, bro.
How many of that you guys won?
Enough.
Enough is how much?
Enough. I
How
think we
much
had
is it? I mean, like it seemed like enough because it's been over 20 plus years, but I think
like 12 or
like,
something like that.
nah, you won 3. Stop.
No, 12 altogether. How
No,
many
I'm
trophies?
talking about a Premier. I'm talking about a
Premier League
Premier
trophy?
League trophy, bro. I'm talking about the
Like 3.
thing that says on the Premier League. I'm not talking about any other trophy collectively. I'm talking about just the Premier League
Maybe
itself.
3.
The trophy that got the name on it say Premier
Let's,
League.
let's look it up. Let's look it
No,
up.
no, bro. Trust me, man. I don't need to look it up because I know because
Prem-
I still
yeah.
remember the time when Arsenal went to go get Patrick Vieira and all these guys. When I was actually happy because I don't got to hear about a guy that Roy Kane thinking that he's the toughest midfielder that ever played in the Premier League when Patrick Vieira showed up. You guys got 3 Premier League trophies. Chelsea has 5.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Okay.
5, and then
City.
Man U has like 13.
Yeah, Man, because like Man U is a dinosaur, so we're not gonna mention Man U right now. You know? So when the argument goes with the Arsenal fans, always talking about how
No, we
how
have 13.
we undefeated.
No, we have no, yeah.
I'll even Bree talking junk to Arsenal fans about the 3 Premier League trophy that they have, and they're talking about undefeated.
3, bro.
Yeah,
we
you
have
got
13.
3.
13. We have 13. Like I said,
You got 13 championships, 13 trophies. We're talking about the Premier League, the trophy that says Premier League on it.
The
It's totally
North
different.
London club has won 13 English top flight league titles.
That's not what
Only-
we're talking about. We're talking about the Premier League, bro. When the name switched to
Yeah.
Premier League back in 1992, Arsenal only had 3.
Okay, yeah, after that, that's 3. Yeah,
Right.
it's 3.
And the last time you guys won it was 2003.
Yes.
And the team that took over after you guys won it back to back is Chelsea Football Club.
Correct.
That's when the special one showed up.
Yeah.
Marino.
To silence Wenger. You feel me? That's why I got respect for Mourinho.
Fact.
You know? So we have 13, 3 technically in this side of the living space that we've been alive. You feel me? And we got 1 undefeated season. That's rare, bro. That's very, very rare.
The
That's
one undefeated season one has that if you guys would have title lose a game, y'all would have lost the Premier League. Some of us won trophies where we have 50. Okay, this is the question I got for you. The undefeated season, or Chelsea only conceded 15 goals all season. Which one do you think was hardest?
Undefeated.
That's nothing nonsense, bro. You got to draw like almost 9 games talking about undefeated. Man, it's not like y'all went undefeated, but winning every game.
We didn't lose, bro.
But y'all didn't win every game.
That's hard to do.
You guys didn't win every game.
No, you don't usually win every game in undefeated seasons. You just don't lose. That gives you when you don't lose, you have the best chance of winning when everybody's points is added up. It's playing an annoying game, but you don't lose, you get a chance to win, bro. It's 0.
All right, let's move on. We gotta move on because Arsenal fans. That's all. That's all the thing you guys have. Man. Whenever you win the Champions League or European trophy, then you could talk to me, bro. This is the only team I know that lose the European finals.
Somebody wins that every year. Somebody wins that every year. You don't go undefeated every year.
Except for you guys going undefeated one season, but you only had 3. Chelsea had 5. Man City got 6.
That's what made Arsenal the Arsenal. That's what made
So
it.
the question, that's enough say. Because like my question was gonna ask you is that the undefeated season or more Premier League trophies, which one would you take?
Undefeated all
So
day,
you
bro.
wait, talk
All
about bro. So you
day.
went undefeated 20 years ago with no Premier League trophies,
Taking that.
and you telling me that's more value than not winning another trophy.
Taking that undefeated all day, bro. That's what
You're
made
taking that because that's what you got.
Arsenal, bro.
You're
That's what made
taking that because
Arsenal
that's what you got.
Arsenal, bro. Nah.
Nah, bro, stop.
Bro, has Tom Brady ever went undefeated in a season?
What does that have to do about you guys
Bro,
going by? It was
undefeated is different category, bro. Different category. I'm telling you, it's hard to do, bro. You know how hard that is to do over a span of 38 games. To how many games they're ever playing? 40 games.
You guys was only competed against two teams then, man. That's Man City and Liverpool. Chelsea was still
Nah.
I mean Manchester United and
we still had to fight for it, bro.
Okay, but if you ask me as a Chelsea fan, bro, I cherish the trophies that we won after you guys won undefeated. We got 5 Premier League trophies, 5, not 3, 5. You know,
fine.
two Champion Leagues.
That's Roman
Europa.
Abramovich money. That's that Roman Abramovich paper. You feel me?
You never know, man. We might pull it up this year also.
They had to revamp the whole club because they knew if they didn't, it was ours for the taking or Man U's. So they had to make a name for themselves.
Man, stop. Man. Let's move on to the next one before we get out of here, bro, man.
Clap y'all up for that success. Still, in the Hall of Legends, Professor Wanker undefeated, man. It reminds me of some. They need to make a movie off that dude, bro. They're gonna make a Santa legendary movie. Zero. You feel me?
It's crazy thing because I was just watching a documentary about dinosaurs with my son the other day, and then the only thing I could think of was Arsenal and Manchester United. This guy is talking about shit.
Yeah, man. Doesn't matter. It's history. You feel me? Yeah. Michael Jordan played way back then. They still have him as the GOAT. You feel me? There's a
difference between being a GOAT conversation and a team not winning a trophy, bro. So stop.
Look at. Hey. Steph Curry and them had the chance to be the best team ever. LeBron James beats them in the finals. Nobody remembers because they couldn't pull it off. Arsenal pulled it off, bro. They remember that team. Even you talk about it. We're happy because we had to go get who? The Punisher. Because these guys over in Man U, they're such a dinosaur. They think that they're England's team. Yeah.
But dude, man, so speaking about that, man, I know this is like off the subject before we get out of here, bro, man. Like, I just want to ask you one question about the NBA, man. I know the NBA is back, and then you mentioned
LeBron tonight, man.
Yeah, and then you just talk about LeBron James, bro. How special was that for you, man, to see him and his son in the same team, man, be the first father and son duo in the NBA?
Crazy. That's crazy to think about. He plays so long. Then to be able to still do that and be blessed enough to be able to run with his son. Not only that, to play with him in professional environment on the same team. Like, you never see nothing like that. It's iconic for sports, you know?
Right.
We'll be talking about that forever because in the 90s I was always looking, does Michael Jordan have a son, or does this person have a son? There's a lot of them coming up now, but for him to be able to play with his son is just that's some Space Jam movie type, 3 type, crazy man. It's very good to see, man. I rate LeBron for that. He's definitely a GOAT for that, man. Definitely a GOAT for that, bro.
Like I always tell people, man, like off the court, man, he's my GOAT, but on the court, bro, he's always gonna be Kobe Bryant, man. Stop. You know, the living legend. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. Arguably, Kobe. There's nobody. He's one of the coldest to ever do it.
Right. You know, and then another thing coming up this weekend, man. I know we're not gonna miss Saturday's 3:30 classic. It was 3 o'clock between Barcelona and Real Madrid, man.
Oh yeah.
Give me a quick take on the fire. I know you're a Barcelona fan, man, but Madrid is Madrid, bro. Man.
I'm a football fan, but I just like Barca because Messi and Ronaldinho. That's why I like
Ronaldinho.
Barcelona. Yeah, Ronaldinho really what it's gonna be a good match.
Right.
But Real Madrid are missing a right back, but they have Lucas Vasquez playing. So
Yeah.
I think Barca can take it if they can play good defense. Real Madrid's kind of predictable in the attack, but if they catch them on the counter attack, Barcelona better pray.
Yeah.
If
And
Vinny,
then the thing with Barcelona is
Vinny
the
Jr.
thing about Barcelona that I see they playing with the high line, and I think if somebody like Luka Modric could pick through that pick,
They know how to
in
play
the
that
midfield could pick through the passes, man, it's gonna be a problem.
ball to the Mbappe.
Yeah.
That's all they need is they're going to be looking for one foot race. They know they can beat any left back or right back and for pace. So
Right.
if Barca go with such a high line, it's going to be counter-attacking game. Real Madrid know how to play that counter-attacking game, so it's going to be interesting.
Right.
And at the same time, you got Lamine Yamal and Rafinha playing very good, connecting with Lewandowski right now. So,
Yep. So who you got winning it? Don't speak from the heart.
I got Barca 2-1.
Yeah, that's the heart right there. Stop.
Nah.
No, stop.
Barca they're scoring goals, bro.
Because that's the same thing.
Real Madrid?
You all right? Your camera is off, bro.
Yeah, and hold on.
Yeah, because that's definitely coming from the heart, bro.
My bad. Yeah, no. I've seen Real Madrid's attack right now. They have it. They only went off for like 4 goals last game. The game before that, I've been watching them. Their midfield isn't that dynamic. When I'm seeing Barcelona play right now, they're more comfortable in their style. That's the only reason why I'll say Barcelona will win. But Real Madrid could easily counter and beat them. But I'm saying, as far as playing in their respective systems right now, Barcelona Flick looks like he has them in a run of confidence.
Okay.
So it's not from
so you said 2-1, and
2-1.
I'm going the opposite and say 3-2 Madrid.
Madrid.
And I think that this is where it's games like this where Mbappe got to show up and represent the Madrid jersey if you want to win the Madrid fans. Because it's teams like this you got to beat, especially Barcelona. So
and
hopefully it happens. I mean,
we've been looking for him. He scored a screamer a couple games ago. I saw that. Oh yeah, but we've been looking for him still. He looks like he's still trying to find his best role in terms of what space to take up across the front line. So we'll see. But
if they come out, if they come out the way they come out in the second half in the Champions League against Dortmund, and I do think that Dortmund head coach got a lot to do with the fallout, because the way he just went in the second half. But if they come out moving the way they were moving and the way Barcelona play high line, I think it's going to be a problem for Barcelona. And then Barcelona should not go down to 2-0. And definitely Real Madrid shouldn't go down 2-0 against Barcelona, because then you open the field up for these players like Rafinha, Lamine Yamal to do the thing. So
exactly, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's Rafinha, Lamine Yamal versus Vinny Jr. versus Mbappe versus Rodrigo.
Yeah, but Rodrigo is not playing. He got he might not play. He picked up an injury in the last game.
Okay,
even Courtois is not going to be in the game also.
It could literally be a battle of the wingers. Yamal versus Vinny Jr. Who's gonna really affect it versus Mbappe versus Rafinha. So it could be pretty balanced. You feel me?
All right, man. Thanks for watching, bro, man. Let's we got to come back Sunday after the Liverpool and Arsenal game.
Yes.
Can't wait. Appreciate you for being here again, my brother.
Brother, bring up every time, brother.
Yes, sir.